Hi everyone, welcome to this channel, and today through this video I would like to tell you about how to write a cover letter. There are some steps which we have to follow, and after following those steps, definitely I believe you'll have a very wonderful time and a very good cover letter in your hand. So there are three things we got to remember first. Number one, the information that we have designed and patterned in the resume should be in similarity with what you're writing in the cover letter. So it should resemble to the resume, number one. Number two, keep your cover letter short and sweet. A lengthy cover letter is no good for a hiring manager. He doesn't have enough time to go through it. Number three, write in company's voice. What this is, I'll come to you in detail a little later. Now, there are some principles behind writing a cover letter. Number one, what is the purpose of a cover letter? As you can see here, it explains about your accomplishments in detail. Of course, your resume would be presenting that in a shorter form, but in a cover letter, you have the liberty to explain all your accomplishment in detail, and it helps to open your personality and character. That is the purpose of your cover letter. What is the need for a cover letter? Why is a cover letter needed? So that you can help develop your career story as to let the hiring managers go through it. Otherwise, how could a hiring manager know who you are? And number three now, how to tip your cover letter. Remember these three things. Follow the 3 C's. One, when you are writing, when you are sitting down to write a cover letter, you remember that you are always connecting yourself to the hiring manager. You are in connection to him. You are trying to connect to him. You are trying to catch his or fetch his attention towards you. So, if you are doing that, you got to convince him that you are the probable candidate for his choice. So, try to be very convincing in your cover letter. And the next one is, please show your courtesy. You got to be very, very courteous. And this falls in your greetings and in your closing. Now, the next step is, what are the steps that we follow when we write a cover letter? So let me come to it now. Now, as you can see here, the steps. We have numerous steps. Let me start with number one. Leave a scale margin on both sides of the paper, and your paper should be A4 size and plain. Equal size, equal margin, a scale margin on both sides of the paper, on the top as well. Why? Because you got to list your name and address on the top. Here, include the date. Here, list the recipient's name and address to whom you are sending it. Please mention it here in detail form, and then open with a salutation, that is greetings to the hiring manager, number 5. Then your letter starts. Let's presume that your paper is a long size in form. Okay. Let's presume this. So it goes this way, and from here open with a salutation. Now you might be in a confusion what salutation exactly means. It's a greeting. Like, how do you greet? Do you write dear sir, madam? No. If you do not know the name of the hiring manager, if you are not confirmed about it, you can write dear hiring manager. Finished. Well, if you know, then okay, add the title, dear Mr. Roy. That's how you greet. So now we will be coming to the next phase of our cover letter writing, that is the intro part. Okay, in this slide let me go into two paragraphs. That is, first, your opening paragraph, that is your introduction. Now, when I'm talking about the introduction, this is an opening paragraph, remember, and it carries an information about your intention to apply. So, what are the elements or the requisites to be installed in this paragraph? Number one, introduce yourself enthusiastically. Number two, write why you are applying for the job. Number three, include why you are excited or eager to join that firm or the organization. Number four, add how the job outlines your career goals. If you can include this much, that's your introduction, and it need not be very long. As I said, keep your cover letter short and sweet and to the point. The next paragraph that follows is the middle paragraph. In this paragraph, what we can say about us is inform about your most relevant experience or the latest or the current job that you have been doing or you have done. Mention about the specific qualification and skills you possess. This is where you can open how qualified you are. So after the middle paragraph, now we come to the next paragraph, and the contents of the next paragraph goes this way. You have to mention how you learned about the position, why you are applying for it, and let them know what interests you most about that company. Give one conclusive evidence of your longing for the position and a reason supporting your passion about it. So, the reason for writing these points are, number one, it will effectively let the hiring manager know as to what kind of person you are. And if this paragraph is well written, you know what happens? It will create a mutual connection between you and the hiring manager, so that he gets tied up and will further think about you. After you have grabbed the hiring manager's attention towards you from the previous paragraph, this paragraph should mirror your writing. This paragraph should mirror your writing on focusing on company's tone, language and culture. So, creating engagement, like what it refers to means, it refers to your valued position, and this is a paragraph where you can show how you can help the company solve their problems with your skills. Include your relevant expertise and talents connecting to share a story of your greatest accomplishments. This is an opportunity to show what you are. Remember to use key terms, words, phrases. Very important. Of the post or the position you are applying for. Number three, show them you are the solution who can solve the problem quickly and cost effectively. Let them feel that if I hire this person, definitely I am going to be bettered up. My company is going to be bettered up. My company will have a very good advantage. Maybe this person could be a big asset of our company. Let that type of feeling come in the hiring manager through this paragraph. Now we are to the end of this cover letter. That is, include a call to action. Now you have completed writing a cover letter, you have finished giving your about yourself, okay? So you expect the hiring manager to call you again for an interview. So how do you end that? Go easy and cut excessive formality on your enthusiasm. Now, oftentimes what we have the habit is I would be very thankful if you would kindly give me an opportunity to work. Now, these things are too formal. You need to avoid through this sort of languages. Use selected adverbs to show your personality, creativity, and excitement. You got to keep some weight of yourself. So, after this, we end it. Provide a complimentary clause followed by your signature. And here, complimentary clause means usually write warm regards. Warm regards and your signature. Then you can write your name if you want, otherwise no need. So you can write with warm regards. Finished. This is your complimentary clause. Nothing more than that. Okay, finally, now let's talk about your eagerness to join the job, your enthusiasm to be in the post, your excitement for the new job. These all things are your interest. So when you're writing the cover letter, please combine them into one interest. Let it not be shown that you are too much anxious, otherwise you may not be the right candidate for the job. So for your reference, the next slide will show you a sample of the cover letter. Please go through it. Good luck. Have a nice time. Till then, bye bye and welcome to my next upcoming videos.